Investments are known by all kinds of different names all over the world, but broadly this week we're talking about something called a mutual fund. Certified financial planner Warren Ingram, what is a mutual fund?
It's something where you, myself, 50,000 of our closest non-associates all come together and we put money into an investment. What we know about the investment before we put the money in is what the strategy is, what is the aim of that investment. We will know already what it is allowed to own. In other words, how much can it invest in shares or property or bonds, cash, etc. And we will know an approximate time frame for the aim of that investment, whether it's 1 year or 5 years or 10 years. And so we club together and we put our money in there. The nice thing is it's not a partnership where if you decide that you need to take some money out next week, you let me down. The point about this is it's an open-ended investment. So you can add or withdraw money as you wish. The same for me. The key benefit here is that we are collectively investing. So hopefully the costs of the investment are spread amongst many different investors, and equally that we are the only owners of the investment. So the company who provides the mutual fund is not the owner. It only has a right to draw a management fee. And so if that company goes bankrupt, it doesn't affect you or I. Our money is safe and protected from bankruptcy. So it's quite a nice way to get bulking of lots of different investors together, to get access to a large range of investments, but without the risk of a creditor attaching the assets from the product provider.
The highfalutin would describe this as a collective investment scheme. It's a collection of people who like the aims, goals, aspirations, track record of the money manager. Money manager says, I'm an aggressive investor. I want to give you inflation plus 5 or inflation plus more than that. Seldom do they make that sort of claim. But you go, I'm willing to have that sort of risk profile, and off you go and you invest together. Here's the problem here, Warren. There are millions of these things all over the world. How do we begin to identify where to begin scratching?
I think it's relatively simple to cut out a large portion of them very quickly, and the way to do that is look at the costs. They have various disclosures around the world, whether it's called a total effective charge or total annual fee or total investment charge. There are lots of different names, but you want the total cost to be in the region of a maximum of 1.5% per year. For something that has a high exposure to shares, that's very balanced, and then you want to look at an investment that suits your goals. So if you have a 10-year time horizon for your investment, then it's pointless to look at a money market fund to say, well, I'm going to invest safely and get no growth above inflation. Whereas if you've got a 1-year goal for your money, then don't go and put it in something that invests in all stock markets around the world, because that time frame is around 7 to 10 years. So you can start to cut out a range of different funds based on cost, based on time horizon, which then links to your asset mix. And then it will come down to the consistency of the investment manager's returns. What is their philosophy? Does it tie up with your own, or do you go and choose an index tracker, a mutual fund that just tracks a global stock market, a global money market, etc. So it will come down to your preferences well around what they call active investments versus passive investments.
What can we do this week to broaden our horizons, to learn a little bit more about mutual funds?
Go online and do a little bit of reading just about the most dominant and most popular category of unit trusts. They're called general equity funds. Go and read up a little bit about them, understand what they are, and then review your investments. And if you've got a longish time horizon, do you own any general equity unit trusts or mutual funds?
That's the first step you take on this very convoluted and complicated path. But rest assured, you will be guided, you will be led, you will be coddled through the process. Warren Ingram, thank you.